Today I'm going to recap the football soccer anime called Blue Lock episode 24. But before that, please like this video and share it with your friends. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for latest anime recaps. After Rin scores, he tells his teammates to keep acting as decoys for him. Bashira is impressed, noting that Rin plays quite different with Isagi on the team. Isagi knows that goal was inspired by his off-the-ball movement as he tried to devour the image in Bachira's head. Tokimitsu and Aryu are also impressed with Arya, noting that the chemistry between Isagi and Bashira is driving them forward and Rin devouring it. He finds them making a glam triangle and wants them to include him to make it a square. Tokimitsu also wants in and they to turn it into a pentagon. The game restarts and the World 5 starts their first attack. Isagi faces Loki, who stops and wonders if this is okay as Isagi is full of weak spots. In an instant Loki accelerates and moves past Isagi and then Bashira. Rin tries to stop him, noting that his route is obvious, and Loki compliments him on his foresight. However, he states he is fast and then moves past Rin in an instant. Loki then takes the shot and scores. The game continues with Blue Lock team having the ball. Rin faces Loki and stops for a moment. Luna then comes stealing the ball, wondering if he got that scared of Loki's speed and that he got a tunnel vision from lack of experience. Luna then passes to Kavasos. Isagi and Bashira head towards him, but Kavasos makes a pass that surprises them as it's high ball. Aryu feels it's his time, but Silva blocks him and out-jumps him. Tokimitsu attempts to reach the ball, but he falls down after a body clash with Blake. Isagi is shocked to see Ariel losing an air battle on Tokimitsu being outmuscled. Blake then takes the shot and scores. Isagi realizes that every single weapon they have is being overpowered in World 5 are players they will never beat in their current state. Isagi finds football amazing and wants to reach that level too. The score quickly goes 1-4 for the World 5. Rin still haven't given up and faces Luna, who notes that he likes him as he is the only one who still thinks he can win. However, he is going to discourage him now. Luna starts doing steps over, and as Rin moves he kicks the ball between his legs. As he passes him he states that if he opens his legs that easily people will think he is a loose guy. Luna then takes the shot and scores, ending the game with 5-1 victory. As the World 5 leave, they tell the Blue Lock team to not feel depressed as they didn't stood a chance to begin with and that they will be reporting their skills to Ego. JFU hears that Ego is paying 100 million to each of the World 5 players plus $1 million per goal bonus. They are angry at how much money they are wasting and want Ego to explain himself. Ego states he wanted to give them a taste of the real world. Burrit's ODA states that the Blue Lock project is cancelled due to complaints from parents. Unclear picture of the project's aim and the fact that it had not produced any visible results. Ego then tells him he will show him results in a big match that will change Japan. Isagi and the rest feels that even though they lost they now feel best in the world. To be more realistic goal, Isagi notes to himself that Rin was different than them as he was the only one who kept believing they can win. As Isagi was overwhelmed midway he started to feel he is just testing himself against better players and accepted that this was the best he can do at that point. While Isagi still looks up to those on the world stage, Rin was frustrated as to him they were equal and he wanted to defeat them. Isagi believes that someone like Rin can become the best in the world and he intends to watch him from the front row seat while also surpassing him to become the best in the world himself. Isagi and the rest are having English lessons. As they try to learn the language, everyone except Isagi is asking Rin for help. Rin can't take it anymore and starts yelling as he isn't their tutor. Moments later they hear the announcer revealing that the second selection is over. Everyone who passed should dress up and head to the central joint room. 35 players from the 17s have made it into the third selection and they will be entering in the order they passed. Isagi wonders if the members of Team Z had passed. Bashira wonders if he is missing them, but Isagi explains that he is wondering how much stronger are they now and how much have they evolved. The first team that cleared the stage are Rin, Eru, Tokimitsu, Bashira and Isagi. The second team then enters, consisting of Nagi, Baro, Chigiri, Teruji and Kiora. Nagi wonders why Isagi looks so relieved and if he though they may not make it. Beryl gets angry for him looking down on them, but Isagi explains that he is happy and glad to see them again. The third team then enters, consisting of Ida, Atoya, Akihim, Asu, Kenya, Yukimiya, Haruhiko, Yusu and Tobito, Karasu. The fourth team consists of Akira, Indoji, Tagatsunzaki, Shizuka, Haiji, Raiji, Hiragi and the Euro Nannies. The fifth team is Iki Nico Yukio Ishikari Yohiri and Kairu Sara Madara. Isagi is happy to see Nico, stating he knew he would pass. Nico reminds him that he told him he will be the one to crush him. Shikiri notices that one person is missing. The announcer reveals that Nishioka got injured during the World 5 game and is currently recuperating. The door opens for the sixth team to enter and three players are fighting on who to enter first and look cool, but they end up tripping and falling. The team consists of Raichi Gaga Maro Junichiwana ranked 79, who are the three that argued and fell. The other two members are Kyohei Shiguma and Shinjin Tanaka, who just stand and look surprised at their teammates. Isagi notes that there is one team left and Nagi adds that Mikichi and Kanagami are still missing. Isagi is sure they must be part of it. The seventh team then comes out with Igarashi leading it. Other members are Tetsu Sakura Rans Corona Ryo and Nagi relaxes seeing Ryo. Chikiri and Isagi are looking at who the last player is and Ryusuya Shidou then comes out stating that's everyone. Isagi realizes that Kunigami is missing. He asks Ryo where he is and Ryo explains that they lost and he was chosen. Isagi can't believe that Kunigami would let it all end here, but Shidou tells him that Kunigami did let it end and he is the one that sent him sliding down to hell. He notes that Kunigami had great physique and his honest heart was pure and graceful, but on the field no one cares if you're a good guy or not, and anyone who ain't living for those explosive flashes is trash. Kunigami was innocent and honest hero, but he didn't help Shidou level up. Isagi tells him to shut up as he doesn't know Kunigami. However, Shidou states that just like he said, no one cares about their story. He then does a jumping back kick right at Isagi's head. However, Chikiri manages to react fast and pulls Isagi down, making him avoid the kick. Bashira prepares to fight, but Ego shows up on screen and stops them, stating there is no time to worry about those that didn't make it. Ego explains that something happened and they want to shut down the Blue Lock project, so he decided to challenge them. Next selection will take 3 weeks from now, with the future of Blue Lock depending on it. A special match between Japan's Youth 20 team and Blue Lock 11. Ego states that if they win the match they will hijack Japan's U20 team. The JFU agree to the match as Blue Lock consists of mostly amateur underage players and they intends to come the project while also make some money from the game. Ego states they can't allow themselves to lose or they will be remembered as a failed training project, and he also believes that Blue Lock is on the level to take on Japan U20. JFU also intends to win the game and have added one more player to their team, Syed Asher. Ego then motivates them that being on the U20 team is no longer just a dream and they are here to create a new epic. Isagi states he used to believe that football is a game where everyone fight is one, however he now knows that isn't true. Football exists for strikers and those who score the most are the greatest. The biggest joy as a striker is to score yourself. He isn't fighting for someone else's dream but for his own. Isagi was no one until recently, but if he wins now he can be on Japan's U20 team. Isagi doesn't intend to let them close Blue Law and intends to become the best striker in the world. And this brings the season 1 of Blue Lock to an end. First of all, I want to thank every viewer who have stayed with me in this series journey from episode 1 to 21, because without you guys I wasn't able to complete it. So thank you so much for staying with me and encouraging me, and most importantly loving our Blue Lock recaps. The second thing is that the new anime are coming from next week, so if you guys have any requests and want me to recap it, then comment the name of the anime below. Until